Good morning. Hope everyone is well. This is a bit strange. I've not done it before. So I'm going to hopefully, someone might actually come in. But so, yeah, if anyone can let me know if this is working. I've got my earpods in, so if that's not actually working, then if you can let me know, that would be amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to hang out a little bit here just to show you what I do. This is my storage setup. I've just recently done a video on it. So this one here is physically how I store. I think I've got some Wi-Fi issues, so I'm running off of my phone at the moment. So apologies if it's not actually. Signal keeps dropping. Yeah, that's what I think as well. This may not be the best idea ever. Um, so my plan, what I was going to be doing, was just doing some picking and packing. I'm going to physically. Sounds better now. That's good. So yeah, I was just going to do some picking and packing. I had a pretty good day yesterday. I think off the top of my head it was 16 orders that went out yesterday. So I've done most of the labels already. So I'm now going to just pick and pack it. This video is literally going to be a fairly short one, so I'm not intending to be here for too long. But if you do have any questions, obviously just put it in the chat. I'm very new to this, so apologies. I seem to be fine when it comes to doing normal videos, but when it comes to actually going live, I think I've got a little bit of issue with it. But hey, so the weather is glorious. I just messaged James Bold Finds, and he was saying that he was going for a walk. What a great idea, going for a walk in this weather, as long as you've got shorts and a t-shirt. Is it just me, when you see men walking along the high street with no shirts on, it's a bit of an ick, bit weird to me. But I do need to get these parcels picked up because I do need to get them out. My plans for the rest of the day is that I'm going to be doing this, and then I'm actually working in the charity shop this afternoon. So I need to be up there by lunchtime. So we're still live, yes. Oh, missed that. I've no idea how to get. There we go. Single die. Seems better now. What are my top 3 brands picking up? Right, what I'll say. So, love Musto. That's probably one of my favourite. North Face. Do you know what? I'd probably say any of the hiking stuff I really like. Hiking, sailing, any of the more specialist stuff is definitely what I enjoy picking up. Who else do I like? Paul Smith. I'm going to come on to the Paul Smith in a moment because yeah, that's I've just literally sold a dressing gown yesterday that made really good money. I've no idea why the chat keeps disappearing. Oh. What positive? So Arwin, hello, buddy. What positive, Fluffy? Without a doubt, this storage system, it is the most efficient way of actually storing definitely clothing. Maybe completely different for other items. I used to do the box method where you actually put it into big tubs, but now you have to physically go through every single one. It's not quite as efficient. Whereas this system, you literally go to the number and you know exactly where it is. So much easier. It really is. Let's have a. Have you ever thought about using a fulfillment center? That's Matt. Yeah, I have actually. I looked into it probably about 18 months ago. And I think it was Orange Connects, I think the company was called. They were very much, they were going to be like an Amazon fulfillment center. But for me, like just looking at the cost implications and the logistical side of it, I'm proud that I can. I've got a same day dispatch. So if someone places an order, that order will pretty much go out the same day. So even if like kind of like eBay said that they'd be able to like get it out like nice and quickly, I don't believe them. I don't think there wouldn't be that much difference. But the cost implication to my business, yeah, that was quite a big difference. Um, if anyone knows how to actually like keep the chat in there, that'd be amazing. And apology if I miss any questions. I really am sorry. I didn't even. I stupidly forgot my glasses as well. So this is not the easiest. This is on the iPad. Does the charity shop you work at know what you do? I think absolutely. Yeah. I'm very much a firm believer of being honest. I think Jamie Sully's Vintage has asked me like a few times on my videos. Even at the boot sales, I'm like really very upfront about like saying that I'm buying this to actually resell. So the manager of like the shop that I volunteer at, she knows exactly what I do. She knew what I'd done before I even like started volunteering. I absolutely don't take the piss. So I go in there and I work hard. To be fair, I only give it. I do like 3 to 4 hours a week, so it's not vast amounts. And 9 times out of 10, because now I'm like, I'm a little bit of a cheeky chappy. Like, I'm going to get put onto the tills because they like me on there. That's fine. I don't mind. They're good enough. They put stuff away for me, and I do absolutely get looked after there as well. Cost of goods are very good as well for me. It's a £2 charity shop anyway, so like pretty much everything is £2 in there as well. So even me just like kind of physically picking up stuff, like it's cheap anyway. Got anything else? Jamie, hello buddy. How many going out this morning, Simon? How's the sales through looking? Um, so yeah, I think I've got 16 going out today, which is like pretty reasonable. So I'm happy with that kind of level. So like, if I could do that every single day, so list 20, sell 15, 16 a day, that's going to put me in a really good position. That's not the way it's been. I've been averaging probably 10 to 12 a day, which meant that the cash flow has been going down. It's been a little bit of a struggle, but I'm going to possibly rechange my business a little bit more again in the next few days. Having some like good chats with Luke, James, and Arwin as well. Had a really good chat on the UK call last night. So yeah, just got to keep pushing. And at the moment, I'm feeling the summer slowdown. And I put that down to myself, like because I'm actually like fundamentally listing still autumn and winter clothing. So jumpers, like jackets, hoodies, all those kind of stuff, which have got a lot better margins. But this kind of weather, are people going to have it? Not really. So I'm trying to pick up shorts, t-shirts, and things like that. But yeah, it's definitely something that is something I need to like, look into. All right, so we got anything else? Jamie, did you say that morning Batman, Jamie? How rude. Um, uh, you're the best. Well, thank you very much. Right, I think I'm caught up at the moment. So that's a good time for me to like have a coffee. What do we think of the t-shirts? I know I keep getting called out by Jamie, like saying that I'm kind of like a hype beast, like granddad. And I don't know that, but yeah, this is another like pickup from the charity shop. I think it's made by. Anyone know who this is made by? That's a if they put it in the chat. Yeah, of course Jamie's going to get it. Of course he is. Yeah, it's the mountain. So yeah, they do some like funky. They don't make as much money, but sometimes they can do all right. Yeah, I've got my obligatory like cup of coffee. Right, okay. I'll best do a couple of orders because I just need to get these like done. I don't seem to have like too much time. I'm trying to push the content, but I still like eBay is number one. That's key for me. Right. So first of all, foremost, which is a pair of chino trousers. Do you know? I don't even know the name of it. Ariucho. So so how I do it is I'm gonna got my SKU number. So I'm gonna go 11116. That's right at the very front. Right, so now all I'm going to do is put it into a poly mailer and then put a thank you card in there as well. Wow, it is quite warm today. Right, so that's the thing. And it is like kind of this system, if you've got kind of a clothing business like this, is like super like busy. Packed one up. This actually came in like late last night, I think it is. So I've already packed it up. It's a pair of trainers. And I think it's Arigato. I'm sure Arwin will know this one, and I'm sure Jamie would know as well. Right, have we got anything? Will is missing Pop Masters for this. Well, thank you very much, Will. I appreciate that. How you doing, buddy? Like, kind of like you must be absolutely sweltering. I hope you're actually taking the day off today. Right, next one. We've got the t-shirts. 12329. 12329. Again, another t-shirt. This is. So I'm going to show you the brand. Oh, a bit difficult because I bag everything up. You can see on there. So that's actually Stussy or Stussy, whatever. I think it's a really cool skate brand. Right. That one. Right. Lovely brand. Yeah, I agree. Right, next we've got another t-shirt. So this is an Iron Maiden t-shirt. Maiden! One of my favourite bands. I do like a bit of metal. 12778. 12778. There we go. Right, this is what the boys would call modern. So this is very much kind of like a new reprint version of it. So this is Book of Souls, actually. I actually did go to like this concert, very good concert up in London. Now, the funny thing about this one, I think it sold for about 11, 12 pounds, so not much at all. However, I'm surprised I got that because it's actually like made by George and Asda, but still like made a little bit of money. I think it kind of also it owes me like maybe I don't know, £50. But definitely not like the best pickup, but it is what it is. Good morning, another day, another beautiful weather. Yeah, absolutely is, Tommy. Tommy, thanks for your message earlier. I'll try and reply to you a bit later. Uh, no chance. River of Sweat, beautiful. Right, so I've got another pair of jeans, as pair of Levi 501s. These are vintage ones, 14349. So you see the tag, like kind of like sort of the older tag, that one. Right, yeah, that's another one. Right. So if you do watch this back, don't forget to kind of leave me a message. Be nice to like get some ideas of actually like how this is going, whether you need anything from me. This is in the moment. Yeah, it's all cool. Right. Next, we've got a jacket by Diesel 13302. Okay. So Diesel jacket. It's kind of a bomber style. That one, quilted bomber style. Should really, I'll tell you what, how much I got for that. Hope it doesn't interrupt the signal. Sold. Yeah, it's been very slow now. I'm trying not to have too much dead noise going on. Diesel jacket made £28 plus postage and banking. So reasonable one, that one. Obviously making sure we put the thank you card in there as well. Does everyone else like can do thank you cards? Do you like put anything else in? I'm interested to know if anyone else does. Right, next we've got a vest by Under Armour 13827. Can't really see it from here, but you get that bit there. Makes it a little bit different. So yes, it is Under Armour, but it's the Project Rock. So the Rock, like this huge division, so it does make it a little bit more desirable. I don't think that won't for too much actually. So definitely, I do have like some low value kind of orders that go out, but I also have some higher value ones as well that hopefully will give me an overall profit of what I'm looking for. What we got? My customers get free bubble wrap. Love that. Free, like, look, they've got to be happy with free bubble wrap. Everyone loves sort of bubble wrap. Right, okay, Tommy, I'm really sorry, my eyesight is so bad. When you get old, like, it's rubbish when it comes to like bits falling to bits and eyes not working and back hurting. Right, number system, does it get to a point where you have 200, 220, 230 XL all in the same box at the time between numbers? Does it get confusing? Right, Sinclair Light, that's a great question. Does it get confusing? No, it doesn't, because all you ever do is actually have the next highest number is going to be in front of it. For example, let's have a look at this one here. Right, so this box just here, right at the very front, okay, it's 13480. But then, okay, the next one has sold, so it goes on to 13482, and then 13488, and it just keeps going until you get to the end. So 13504. So as long as you know that you're in between that range, so if I'm looking at like 13491, so it's going to be higher than that one, but it's going to be lower than the next one. So it's going to be in between. So all you do is just look in that part of it, and it should be fairly easy to find. That's how I do it anyway. Chuck in a small party-sized pack of, is that Haribos? Tommy, that's a good call. But does that, if you're going to be doing that, like, and you suddenly get to a level of someone like Jamie or Arwin and they're doing like 30 plus a day, like, can you cope with actually like putting 30 bags? How much is it going to cost you? Um, it's not a bad call actually. Every time it's ever happened to me, it's always like, oh, that's nice. But does it make me like kind of want to save them as a seller? Not particularly. So, but yeah, it's a good call, really good call. It's a nice touch as well. Right, that is oh, has there been a what outage on payment side of it? I didn't know that. But I actually did have some issues this morning with a couple of my parcels. Every was absolutely fine, but when it comes to InPost and UPS, yeah, I definitely had an issue like with payment going through on that. Uh, what's the lowest number that you haven't sold yet? Right, so my oldest item is this one just over here. 10,061. Sorry, 10,091. That's right down. Which looks like a Rohan. Yeah, it's a Rohan walking jacket. So that basically means I've at least sold 10,000 items since I've been doing this. Whether they've all got things, so I have had a clear out a few times, got rid of some really like kind of bad buys and that side of it, but yeah, fundamentally we're getting there. So 22 bags, party size, pack for £2.50. Yeah, that's not bad actually. But if you're doing £2.50 every single day, that's soon going to mount up. So 10, 15. So potentially like 60 quid a month on that. Yeah. But like, how much do I pay for these? I think I pay about £35 for 1,000 of those. So, but honestly, I actually don't think like I rate like kind of like the idea. I really do. I think it's good. Um, mm. We had to pay cash for at Screwfix earlier. Blimey. And James had that as well. Crikey, no, I didn't realise it was actually quite that serious. Right, let's get a couple more orders packed. I've got a pair of All Saints chinos, 14047. Seven, just like fairly standard pair of chinos. Right, I have got a couple of other pairs of shoes and boots to like pick up as well. I'll probably leave that for another day. Well, I will go and pick those up, but they're at another garage that I've got. I've got a pair of like Timberland boots and a pair of Source knee trainers. So Arwin like will definitely know all about those ones. Right, right. So next one. So I'm gonna. This next one now is a little bit special when it comes to things. The item went into my store yesterday, so it was yesterday morning, and I took an offer of it. I think in 4 hours. So I'll go and get it. So 14408. Right. If you can see what kind of striping that is, anyone? Let's have a look. God, Jamie, the knowledge on like Jamie is just like incredible. So yeah, this is actually like made by Paul Smith. So it's a Paul Smith, and it's a dressing gown. Not particularly something you go like, oh, dressing gown, isn't that nice? But just on here, you can see Paul Smith on there. The size large, size medium actually. Yeah, like nice, like great quality on that. That is bonkers expensive when it was brand new. So I sold that. So I took an offer of £62 plus that. Sorry, £62 plus the postage and packing on it as well. So yeah, like really good. And I think I paid £1 for it because, like, let's face it, like, who thinks that a dressing gown is worth any money? So yeah, like really, really strong. Could have held out for a bit more, but I was more than happy to actually take that. £62, quick turnaround, get it, reinvest it, all good. Jamie's just actually put on there like about the other trainers pronounced sock and knee. Is it really? Is it sock and knee? Very cool. Next, we've got a jacket by Fred Perry, 14308. Nice, white, lightweight Fred Perry. I think I used the keyword of tennis on this one because it gave me like kind of like the Fred Perry kind of tennis vibes on it. This garage is starting to heat up because it has like a tin roof on it. You can well imagine exactly what it feels like. So the slurp. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming along. I do appreciate it. Still feels a bit weird. Like, still feels like I kind of I'm just winging it here. All right, so we've got a pair of jeans. So these are orange jeans by Levi's, 14393. Look at those Bobby Dazzlers. Nice, aren't they? Yeah, so they got the thing. £75 new they were. It's got the price on there. And I think I accepted £26 for those. All right, we got a jumper by Lacoste. I will say that I'm pretty much selling the same items over and over and over again. I'm trying to increase my knowledge when it comes to other brands and stuff like that. But if you know what sells, you know what makes a profit, sometimes it's just fine. So I'm happy to actually pick up items that are going to be fairly like kind of bread and butter. So for me, what I mean by bread and butter is if I can pay £4 or £5 for something and turn that into close to 30, then I'm more than happy with that. I have to be conscious that what I buy things for and what I sell them for is I have a lot more hidden fees. So it's not just a case of like sort of eBay fees. I've definitely got that, but I've also got things like VAT to take into consideration. I've got accountants to take into consideration as well. So there's a lot more to it than just like kind of like you have to like know your numbers about like if I sell X amount, like I'm going to return this after all the fees. George's Treasure Shed. Hey Simon, hello buddy, how we doing? I think George is potentially like going to be a competitor. Not saying anything, Tommy. Right, yeah. Let me go and get this jump up 14407. Okay, this is probably like the longest I've ever taken to actually pack up a few orders, but quite enjoying it actually. Right, next we've got a pair of jeans. Right, so 14411. 14411 has right down here. Right, another really good brand which I like picking up. Nudie jeans. So these ones here, like they're very like kind of for the eco-friendly. They do organic cottons and um, they're quite environmentally conscious, and they do pay. They pay like a lot. It's quite a premium to actually buy their products. So yeah, that's another nice one. So George is like kind of like out there with the banter. Look out, everyone! What are you trying to say, George? We will see. Right, now we've got a bit of a weird one. I've got a wetsuit that I sold. So 14221. Right, okay, so wetsuits. So this is a shorty wetsuit. So it means like the arms are cut off there and the legs are kind of like just short legs as well. Um, I will only pick these up if I know like the brand is good. So there are some brands that like, do really well. There's some brands which are like meh, not that good. But this one's actually by Gull, Gul. They make some like some quite good stuff, so that's why I picked it up. I think I paid like £2 for it. I think it was like really cheap. They put it in the boot sale, and yeah, that one's gone for just under 30. So definitely like worth picking them up. They're a bit of a pain to photograph, but that one there was a bit easier because it's only a shorty one. It's the long ones, which can command like a good amount of money. Right, I think that's all the parcels. So the only other ones which I've got to go to the other storage unit, which is the couple of pairs of shoes. But yeah, that's about it for me. See if I've got any other. Right, I think that is about it. So I've been running for about coming up for 35 minutes. So what is the time now? 11 o'clock. I'm probably going to leave it there, unless anyone else has got any like quick messages or questions. But hope everyone has a really good weekend. Hopefully, like it should be monstrous the boot sales this weekend. I do intend to like to go to one tomorrow. Um, I might even like travel a little bit. So I've been going down to Whitstable on the south coast. They do like a reasonably like big one down there on a Saturday, so I might pop down there. I think Sunday might be a real issue for me. It's my lovely wife's birthday on Saturday, so tomorrow. Um, and we're going over to like one of our best friends down on the coast. Um, and there's a good chance it's going to be a like, pretty heavy one, so I can't imagine I'm going to be in any fit state. And I also like, I do sometimes get frustrated with that I put so much effort into my work, but I don't put as much into my relationship who like and certainly Lisa who think. So I think what I'm probably going to do is actually just say like sod it. Okay, like I don't have to go every single time to like the boot sale. So I may just like have a really nice evening on Saturday, and like just write off the Sunday. Um, get back in Sunday afternoon and like do some bits and pieces. But yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing. Um, thank you again. What we got? Is brand always king or style? Still my thing. Uh, for me personally, Tommy, I would say I think brand. But I think yes, absolute style is like that. So style can overcome. So if you've got something like a chore jacket, that keyword of chore is fantastic. However, if it was Paul Smith and chore, that's a whole different world. Then you suddenly think. Whereas if it's just chore and not Paul Smith, if it was like Tesco's or if it was like Matalan, like it's like even though it's chore, it will sell because of that style, but it's nowhere near. So brand, in my opinion, is the key one. Certainly for eBay, maybe different on other ones. Uh, uh, Today's not a great day to be a system administrator. No, no, I think you're right, Chuckles. Like, and like today is not a good day for that. Right. Okay. Um, I think I'm going to call it there. So, like, kind of like, I really appreciate like everyone for coming in and kind of saying hi. If you wouldn't mind just leaving a like, I think it's supposed to do something like help the channel on that side of it. If you've noticed, I am trying to put out quite a bit more content. I'm fairly reinvigorated. I'm trying to actually build not just my eBay business, but also like my YouTube channel as well. So whether it's uh, whether it's true or not, like, I think it all goes in hand in hand. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Have a great rest.